We're not going to white mommy, white daddy, and that's who they're controlled by. They're controlled by the white dollars. We are not. You see, so what can they say or what can they do? You understand?
Right, because the thing is, Tariq, I really like what you're doing in reclaiming your people's history. And as a Somali, I'm very proud and happy that Black Americans are taking back control of every cultural creation that you guys made. That it makes me very
Hmm.
happy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we're doing it in a way that's very respectful. We're not dissing or denigrating anybody, but the lies are going to stop, man. All these lies that these people are pushing, that's over with. And we're crushing these lies, and it had to come from a grassroots source. So, that's what we're here for, the grassroots media, to bring the truth. So I can't wait for you guys to see the film. But thank you so much for calling, brother.
Thank you,
Um,
brother.
uh, but family, I put up a clip yesterday. What is my wife texting me? I put up a clip the other day, and it was some clip about hip hop, and it was just, I mean, everything in it was a lie. It was like from one of those major white media outlets. I forgot which one it is. I forgot which one, but they were like, yeah, hip hop was started Caribbean culture, the Caribbean influence on hip hop, and it was horse crap, dude. I might play it when I do my broadcast tomorrow, but I mean, everything in it was a lie. This whole lie talking about some damn Jamaican toasting and dance hall and how Afro Caribbean and Latino and Black Americans all got together and created hip. It's horse crap. Let's just stop. I'm tired of those lies. And notice whenever you see people pushing those type of lies, they never have any pioneers around. When they push those lies, they always got some weird journalist who they got on their payroll to push the agenda, but they don't have any of the pioneers. We, ladies and gentlemen, this movie, and if you've seen some of the pictures, we got everybody. I want y'all to understand how historically significant what we're doing is. We got all the original folks. And this is the first time that damn near all of the real pioneers have been in one film together. This is really the first time. This is how historically significant this documentary is that we're doing. We got um, um, one of the first female MCs, Debbie D, and she was phenomenal. Debbie D was breaking down so much stuff. It's Debbie D Shyrock. We're still trying to work to get Shyrock in it. We had the first MC, the first hip hop MC, Coke Rock. He's in it. One of the first real lyricists of hip hop, Melly Mel. He's in it. We had we got Grandmaster Caz is in it. Our brother Lord Jamar is in it. We got the first hip hop break dancer, Trixie's in it. One of the first hip hop b boys, Sasa. I'm talking about the people who were getting down and breaking in the early '70s. Uh, Charlie Rock is in it. Man, we even got the first hip hop graffiti artist, the first artist who started modern graffiti, Cornbread. People were shocked that we got everybody. We ain't bullshitting with this. They never get these people, and these are the real pioneers, because the real pioneers, they're going to tell the truth when people start spewing these lies, which they're telling the truth in our film. This is going to shut down all the lies, ladies and gentlemen. We should have been shutting this bullshit down a long time ago. But they're really ramping up the lies now because hip hop is going to the Olympics and in 2028. So they're really going to ramp up this whole everybody created hip hop to try to wrangle it from foundational Black American culture. And we're just not going to let them, because they know hip hop is about to hit the international stage major. So they're already planning on wrangling it from us. They're going to start giving credit to everybody else, and we're not going to let that happen. All of this bullshit about blacks and Latinos, no, 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 no. All of that's going to stop. And the pioneers, you're going to hear it from their mouths. All right? You're going to hear it from the source. That's why they don't really show these brothers and sisters who we have in there. They don't really show them like that in the mainstream because they're going to say, hey, but we weren't doing no goddamn toasting. What's that? It's very disrespectful for them to push lies like that. Nobody, I done talked to every single pioneer. Now one of them heard of no fucking toasting from Jamaica. None of them. So when the white media pushes that lie, they know it's a lie. They know it's a lie. That's a lie that they started making up in the 80s to wrangle um, um, the significance of hip hop away from us. When it became a viable worldwide global thing, they said, okay, we can't give these foundational black Americans all the credit. We're going to have to dilute it, just like we did jazz. And we break that down too. We go into how they've always done that to our music genres. Every time we create something, it's it's denigrated at first. At first, they denigrate it, just like jazz. Jazz was looked at as negative. Rock and roll was looked at as negative. That was nigga music. When it went international, when you had the Beatles and all of these people and the Rolling Stones and all these people coming over trying to get the game, and that stuff was taken around the world, all of a sudden, well, it ain't that bad, but we whites created it too. Just like with jazz, they tried to say all of these other groups helped create jazz after it became a phenomenon. So they're doing the same exact thing with this culture, but we're heading them off at the path. So we're doing what other people have not done. We're laying claim to the culture and bringing it back to foundational black American hands. They should have been doing what we're doing with jazz. They should have been doing what we're doing with rock and roll. And I understand a lot of brothers and sisters back in those days, they didn't have an international reach. They may have may not have had the resources to go international like we're doing now. But we're getting all the straightening going. We're just not going to let them run with that narrative. And I'm telling you, this film we're doing is going to be huge. They're going to be teaching this shit in schools. That's how deep we're going. They're going to be teaching this stuff in schools because we're getting these stories straight. We're clearing up all the lies and all the myths and all the misconceptions because people got this thing where if we do something creative or we do something constructive, they have to make us share credit with everybody else. And then ultimately, these people will start taking credit and then saying we got it from them, which is what they're doing. And we, as foundational Black Americans, didn't get no part of hip hop from no Caribbeans. These are just facts. It's either the truth or it's not. And if we got some for from the Caribbeans, show us what. All of that sound system book, man. Wait till y'all see the film. That toasting nonsense. We got the sound system from them. That's nonsense. And we debunk it and we prove that it's nonsense. I cannot wait for you to see. And we do it very respectfully. We're very respectful in the film. We're not trying to hurt feelings, but some feelings will get hurt. Now there were some people who were going in, like Randy Short. He's in it. Dr. Randy Short was going in. Lord Jamar is going in. There were some people. Debbie D went in a little bit too. Yeah, but for the most part, it's a very respectful thing. We're just letting you know what it is. We're not beating up on anybody, but we're gonna get this truth straight. Man, we got a lot of people in here. Let's get broke Uncle Penny Bob. What kind of name is that? What's up, broke Uncle Penny Bob? But yeah, my New Yorker people, let me know about those cologne shops out here, these cologne perfume shops, and let me know if that stuff is authentic. And also, my New York people, let me know about the barbers out here. I want to try some different barbers out here. You know what? Because I look on my apps for barbers nearby, I see a lot of those Dominican barbers. Are those Dominican barbers cool? They have the fresh fades. Are those Dominican barbers cool? All my New York guys, holla at me. What's up, on broke uncle?
Hey Tariq, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm wonderful, man. I'm wonderful, man. Hey, man, I gotta admit, man, I cannot wait for this hip hop documentary to come out, man. Because
Yeah,
as you said, the truth needs to be told. It has been, you know, 50 years now, and I'm surprised that no one has had the guts or the courage to tell the full, complete story of our music. Because this music has so many roots from every musical genre that we created. It has roots in the
yeah,
blues, it has roots in gospel, it has roots in jazz. Yet
yeah,
you have people from other cultures, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, many of them, quite frankly, didn't want anything to do with us, you know,
right.
but they want the credit for stuff that they
Yeah,
didn't do. And I had a conversation with my cousin. He's a DJ. He's been a DJ for over 30 years, and he is from New York. And when you sit down and you talk to him, he will tell you, even when hip hop really got going in the 1980s, the Puerto Rican crowd, they weren't really rocking with it like that because they were off doing their own thing. The Caribbean
yeah,
crowd, they weren't rocking with it because they were off doing their own thing. They were trying to survive their way. We, as Black Americans, we were trying to survive our way. And this is in the 1980s New York as the melting pot that it is now. So, how in the
yeah,
hell, if people don't want anything to do with us back then, all of a sudden they want to claim credit for stuff they didn't do? This
right.
should have been told back in the 70s. It should have been told in the 80s. It should have been told in the 90s. May this be a
Yep.
lesson to us what happens when you allow culture vultures in the culture who do not care about the people. Let's
Yeah.
use this as a lesson. I'm out.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Real talk. Yeah, we should have got this straight a long time ago, man. This should have really been straightened out a long time ago. We didn't let these lies fester too damn long. And again, they started really pushing these lies in the 80s when hip hop really became a global thing in the 80s. Then they started with that Caribbean toasting nonsense. Yeah, you dig? And I'm still trying to track the origin of that lie because some of these lies, we're tracking the origins of them. There's one lie that they used to say that Coke La Rock was Caribbean. And I know one person, it was an Asian dude named Jeff Chang. I think this is he wrote that in the book Can't Stop Won't Stop. He wrote a book about hip hop, and the book straight up lied. Just said Coke La Rock is Caribbean, and Coke La Rock is in our film. You're like, I ain't no damn Caribbean. Man, my family's from North Carolina. I'm not Caribbean. They would try to say some of the early b boys were Latino. I've had them. They're like, we ain't no damn Latino. Our people from North Carolina. Most of the early pioneers, their families are from North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm sitting here with them. They're telling me this out of their own mouths. Dude, you can listen to some bullshit ass person writing a book with an agenda, or you can listen to the damn people themselves. I have the original people telling you all of that is horse crap. Dude, we got Disco King Mario's daughter in the movie, nigga, who's straightening a whole bunch of stuff out too. We're not fucking around with this movie. Dude, we ain't playing at all. When I say we got everybody in it. Because somebody was saying, y'all need to do something about Disco King Mario. Nigga, we are 10 miles ahead of you, dude. We got a whole segment about Mario. We got Mario's daughter in this movie, dude. We got Mario's right hand man, Cool Clyde, Cool DJ D. We got all of them. Come on, man. We got all of them. We got it covered. There's no stone left unturned. When I say this is going to be the definitive film on hip hop, that's what we mean. This is gonna clear up and straighten out everything. Yeah. Let's get my brother Beatzilla in here. Beatzilla, hop on, sir. Beatzilla. I'm good. How are you, my
Man,
friend?
I'm good, brother. And again, man, applause to you for even putting this together, and shout out to you
Yeah.
from the musician squad because
Yeah.
the tie into live music to hip hop is it's intertwined and it's all a cultural thing. It's one big thing, and they're so trying to uh, micro what hip is like. Oh, it's a New York thing. No, it's a foundational Black American culturalistic thing. So
Right.
hats off. So keep doing it, brother. You already know how we rock.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. A lot of folks in here. Shout out to the family in here. Let's get Terry, Melanin Magic. What happened, Terry? Oh, did I get you out of here by mistake, Terry? My bad. I was gonna get Melanin Magic in here. I made a mistake and got her up out of here. That's my bad. Let's get a couple more. Let's get Sage. Let's get Brother Sage in here. I see Sage raising his hand. All right, so Brother Sage.
Brother Flex, can you hear me good, brother?
Yes, sir. What's
Well,
up, man?
first of all, I got to welcome you back to the city. We had a few
Yeah.
questions. So you said those
Yes.
colognes. No, that's that Arab stuff. We not don't touch that. That's going to give you like some
Okay.
type of rash. Don't mess with that. Um, um, you definitely need to try out cuts and slices, black owned pizza spot. But there's always a line outside. We try to support that as much as we could. Shout out to
Where are
them
they
that's in
located?
Brooklyn though.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be in
Specifically
Brooklyn tomorrow. Wait, when it's called Cuts and
cuts and
Slices.
slices. Yeah, yeah. I'll send you the address if you need it. There's a line
Yes.
outside, so I can call ahead. I know the owner. I can call ahead and let him know you coming, so you can get
Yes.
done 1, 2, 3. Not a problem. But
Okay.
what else? What else was you looking for, brother?
Oh, the barbers, man. Where are the good barbers out
I
here?
can DM you specific barber that I could DM you my barber if you want. He's in Brooklyn
Okay.
also. Obviously I'm
Okay.
from Brooklyn, so he's in Brooklyn
Yeah. Yeah.
also. Um, Shit, he can cut you at 6 in the morning if you want. He usually works early, and also
Yeah.
late whenever you need, but it's very reliable. What else you
Okay.
looking for, brother?
Wait.
What else?
Um,
Did you get?
let me see
Hold on, I
what.
wanted to ask you this too, brother Flex. Did you get that car service
Yeah.
that you were looking for?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. A brother, Antonio. He has a car service, and we hired him, and he's been working with us for the last couple of days. So if Antonio is listening, shout out to that brother. He's from Brooklyn too.
That's perfect. So I wanted to ask you this too, brother. When you last time you was here, you went up to the Bronx and Harlem, right?
Yeah.
Did you see? And this is Flex telling y'all. This ain't me. When you went up to the Bronx, you went up to Harlem. Did you see the Puerto Ricans intermingling with the
No.
blacks? So
No.
why in
No.
the hell do we think about 50 years ago they were any nicer than they are today?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of that. I don't see a lot of Puerto Ricans in Harlem. And when I was over there in Rosedale, I didn't see a lot.
Because people get
And
this misinformation about New York being a melting pot. There's a such thing called Spanish Harlem. So the fact that there's a Spanish Harlem that lets you know that they don't really fuck with us like that. Excuse my language. They don't really
oh
mess
yeah,
with us like that in New York. So there is a melting pot per se because the whole big city has a lot of different people in it. But when it comes to specifically like black people's foundational black Americans, we don't live amongst Hispanics like that. We live amongst our
yeah,
own in our
mm,
sections in Harlem, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, in Queens. We don't really live together like that. So that's a definite misconception. I want to thank you again, brother, for
mm,
putting flying all the way from LAX to New York and
yeah.
really speaking on our culture, brother. I can't thank you enough for putting it in the right, perspective. Shout out to you for this. I can't wait to put money on it. I can't wait to support it. I can't wait to promo it.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
last question for you, brother. Is there any chance that you're gonna get Nas to speak on this one?
I was thinking about that, but I really wanted to focus on a lot of the pioneers. And Nas is my guy. I love Nas to life, but I don't know if that would tie in because it's really about some of the unsung people of hip hop, some of the ones that were there from the very beginning and their story. So I get Nas in something else, but shout out to Nas. Nas was in one of my movies already, so but shout out to him. Wait, but thank you so much, brother.
Thank you,
Appreciate you.
brother.
Yeah, the only person who's kind of modern and well, Rakim is considered old school now. I wanted Rakim, and the reason I wanted Rakim is because we have a section in the film where we're talking about the influence of the Nation of Gods and Earths on certain aspects of hip hop culture, because that's another element that's left out. People talk about the knowledge part, and we go into that too. And that's again more foundational Black American culture. The other element of hip hop is the knowledge. There's certain consciousness that has always been a constant thread in hip hop. There has always been somewhat of a consciousness of Black power vibe in it that's never really discussed like it should be. And the influence of some of the Five Percenters and the Nation of Islam and um, just a lot of the conscious movement that's been throughout. You had brothers, with names like Raheem, who was early on doing this thing, and so many others, the Supreme Team and other groups like that, we break all of this stuff down. I'm telling you, we are going deep in this thing. We're going deep. And we're going deep in a way that only FBAs can go deep in, because we understand our culture, we understand our history, we understand um, the movements within our community. So we know how to get into the little nuances that other people can't really touch. They don't really understand. You understand? Um, when they start talking about all of these other outside groups help create some damn hip hop, no, y'all didn't have the same consciousness as us. When you heard James Brown, "I'm Black and I'm Proud," that don't resonate with the Latino community. Let's stop playing. It's not even a diss. That don't resonate, which is that record. James Brown is damn near rapping on that record. And everybody knows that James Brown was a major influence of all hip hop artists. So we felt that as foundational Black Americans. That's something that we felt. We understood the nuances of that. And people like the Last Poets, we always forget about them. These brothers were rhyming from a conscious perspective, mixing it in with street jargon. We leave that element out. Then we had Dolomite. Around the same time hip hop is rising up, this is the stuff we were listening to. We, as foundational Black Americans, we could understand and appreciate a Dolomite because he was talking in a slick jive language and doing these rhymes that we got. They call it the Chitlin circuit, but yeah, we got it. We understood that. Other people, they didn't get that. So we got to put everything in the right perspective. All right. Let me see. Who is this? We got Sienna Jones. Let's get Sienna Jones in here. What's up, Sienna? I think that's your name.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, Sienna?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me. But to piggyback off of what Sage was saying, I'm in the Bronx. I predominantly live
Okay.
in the Bronx, raised in the Bronx, between the Bronx and Harlem, and there is no FBA Black neighborhood in New York City at all. We're
Mm.
inundated with Dominicans. Puerto Ricans have now moved on and they've melded in with the whites. Like they moved
Yep.
upstate, they moved to Westchester. And they weren't, I have Puerto Ricans in my family, very prejudiced. They weren't feeling us like that anyway. So it's no loss. But again, in New York City, there's no predominantly Black American neighborhood or area. It's inundated with Dominicans. You got Venezuelans coming now. So Caribbeans obviously are here with us as well. But like a Black neighborhood, Black American neighborhood, not at all. Just my two
Yeah.
cents.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. It's there's no predominant FBA areas. We're scattered around now. You know, even in Harlem. And the people are cool. I'm not saying that as a complaint or whatever. The people are actually cool. I go to Harlem and everybody's real cool, even the FBAs and the non-FBA people. It was I want to say it was like a Dominican cat came up to me today. Like, hey man, I love your films. Oh, thank you, brother. And he kind of had a little Rico Suave wave going on. So I think he was Dominican. He had the little Dominican look down over there by Times Square. So everybody's cool, but yeah, it's not that. I don't see no FBA enclaves like that. You know. Let me get some more calls in here. What TS Giselle? What are you, Lord TS Giselle? All right, let's get Foxfire. Let's get Foxfire. All right. Let's get Foxfire, and then we're going to get Blacktron after Foxfire. Lord Frogmire. What's up, Lord Frogmire? Hop on, Lord Frogmire. And then we'll get Blacktron. Let's get Blacktron in here.
All right, how you doing?
What's up, Blacktron? I'm good. How
All
are
right,
you?
man. Shout out to the room. Just piggyback what the last person said. Uh, yeah, it's true, but you know, at most you may find there are pockets of folks, unfortunately, in the projects and neighborhoods where you know there's a lot of project developments, and so there's still quite a few FBA families there, and then like
Yeah.
on a few blocks, that who may own homes and whatnot. But as
Yeah.
predominantly, uh, yeah, that's yeah. You'd have to break it down by block. Maybe.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Well, there's a lot going on with your phone, brother. Okay, Lord Frogmire, are you ready? Or you just hopping on just to be hopping on? All right, let's get Max Slug in here. Let's get brother Max Slug. There are a lot of folks in here. And waiting on Max Slug.
Brother Tariq, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing, fam?
Oh man, just at work, man. Just wanted to say, man, I'm loving what you're doing about this hip hop, getting everything straight. I was gonna say, man, do you have a segment in the hip hop movie about like the music of the funk and all that too? Cause I know funk was the music that everybody was listening to. I know that's what I do. I do
Yeah,
funk hip hop myself.
yeah. We do talk about how funk and disco were kind of prominent in the early days of hip hop. So yeah, we break all that stuff down. Yeah, we hit every cylinder in this thing. So it's going to be a phenomenal piece. Let's get Ontario. What's up, Ontario?
Nothing much. Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed. I can hear you.
All right. Long time listener, first time caller. Um,
Yes.
yeah, what I wanted to talk about with regards to the hip hop documentary is another docu series that's out there on Stars called "The Origins of Hip Hop." Have you had a chance to see that?
No, no. What's that one about? What they talking about?
Well, it's a docu series, and they don't have any pioneers. Like the first episode is Fat Joe, so you know what the deal is.
Oh Lord. Okay, okay.
And
Mhm.
yeah, my whole thing with that is like I watched it. And when Fat Joe says that blacks and Latinos created hip hop 50-50, after you watch his segment, you see that lie start to unravel because if that's the case, then Fat Joe would talk about some of these Latino pioneers in hip hop. But
Right,
when you listen to that docu-series and you watch it, he talks about living in hotels and listening to Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh as inspiration. Where's the Latino hip hop artists that you're talking about who are pioneers? And
right,
also, he was hanging out with the Digging in the Crates crew with Lord Finesse, Diamond D, and Big L. Where's the
right,
Latino version of that? And why weren't you hanging with the pioneers, the Latino pioneers, if they did in fact help blacks create hip hop? So you see,
right.
it's all a big finesse, man. Like, I'm glad you're making the documentary. I'll be one of the first people to pick it up when it comes out, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna
Thank
land my plane right there.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, you when Slick Rick and the Digging in the Crates crew, all that's damn near 20 years after hip hop was created. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? That's getting into damn near 20 years after the fact when they start talking that. See, that's the problem. When people start talking about the origins, none of these people go into the origins of hip hop. They'll start around 1979, and then they'll start including the Rocksteady crew and all of these people. No, no, dude, we're gonna have to get to the early 70s. That's where we start. Hell, to truth be told, we start in the 60s, really, with Cornbread doing the graffiti. and how that tied into the flyers and all of that. We break this stuff all the way down, man. We break this stuff all the way down. See, they keep moving the timeline. If they talk about the origin of hip hop and then start talking about what happened starting in 1980, see, that's the finesse right there. Hip hop was in its damn second generation by 1980. They don't never talk about the first people because all of them were FBA. All of them. It was 100% FBA. Let's just keep this thing a buck. And the handful of non-FBAs that were around, they elevate them. Flash, Grandmaster Flash, who's non-FBA, African Bambaataa, who's non-FBA, and Kool Herc, who's non-FBA. Not taking away from any of their contributions, but there's a reason why they would elevate them, because they were probably the only non-FBAs who were around in those early days. This is why a lot of people are like, hey, you gotta recognize Mario, Disco King Mario, who was fully FBA. There's a reason why certain people have been omitted, and people are now saying, hey, no, we got to include some of these other people, like Mario. That's why they just named the street after him, because this brother was integral in the creation of the hip hop culture. We break that down in the movie. This is a game changer, family. We're going to have to shut these lies down, and it's only up to us. It's up to us to shut these lies down. And then, I'm tired of hearing it, and because they know that they're lying, and it's a very disrespectful lie. The lie is designed to disrespect foundational Black Americans. It's designed to disrespect us. You understand? Because they know it's a lie. You cannot find. There's not one person who heard some damn toasting record. Not one. Wait till you hear these pioneers tell you what the real deal was. When I was asking them about some toasting records, they're like, where the hell will we hear some toasting records from? Who the hell was playing toasting? Man, we had James Brown, Sly and the Family Stone. We were funking out. We were funking and discoing it up. We were boogieing out here. The early 70s in the Bronx, they called it the boogie down Bronx. People were partying. Who in the fuck wanted to hear some slow ass reggae or Caribbean music? No disrespect to your culture. Nobody was listening to that who were FBA. Let's keep it a buck. They weren't. That wasn't our vibe at the time as foundational Black Americans. We weren't listening to that. Let's stop lying. God, we got to stop these lies. Man. What's up, Dr. Davinsky? Well, we got the suspected white supremacists in here. What y'all doing up? What's up, Dr. Davinsky? Should I get Dr. Davinsky on? I don't know if I want to engage in your bad faith arguments. Oh, let me ask him something. I do want to ask you something about some of the people in your culture. Dr. Davinsky, no, I'm not going to have you on here spewing your bad faith arguments, but I do want to ask something. Hop on, Dr. Davinsky.
Tariq, how you doing, homie?
I'm good. I'm good, brother, and I'm not a Jaime. I'm a foundational Black American.
Sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up?
Now, how does your community feel about that song, that "Try This in a Small Town"? I know the white supremacists in your community. That song had them really hyped up. That was the modern version of "Eye of the Tiger." After after that ass whooping that my folks gave to y'all in Alabama, that song fell off the charts. What's the
Yeah,
feeling
but
in
now
the
we got a
white?
new white anthem. It's that redheaded guy, playing the guitar. Whoa!
Who is he? I don't know who he is. Who
You
is he?
don't know that
I don't
one?
know.
It's like he's singing in the woods on his guitar, crying about being like working class and talking about welfare queens.
Oh,
it's pretty
I haven't
fire.
heard
You
that
should
one.
listen to it. I'm sure it's gonna enrage you.
Okay, I gotta hear that. But I just wanted to know how your community is holding up with the moral support of that record has kind of fallen, and that ass whooping kind of made y'all funny style. So are you guys okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Nickelodeon or or one of these companies is going to pick up this Aquaman story. They love to do these black superheroes now, so there's probably going to be a new Aquaman and Chairman.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you could fund it
Yeah.
with your museum profits.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had
Why
a
don't,
museum
hang on,
celebration.
Tariq, this could be funny. Why don't you buy the chair and like put it into an exhibition and like put
I,
glass around it,
I
bulletproof
I've
glass?
been trying to buy it. I've been trying to buy it. I've been looking for the damn chair. So yeah, I will definitely put it in the museum. All right. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I am looking for that chair. I do want to put it in the museum. All right. Let's see who we got. We got a lot of folks in here. Let's get what's your name, man? Nye High. All right, let's get Nye High. High Nye, whatever your name is. What's up, High Nye?
Hey Tariq, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I'm good. I'm good. Now, sir, you're gonna have to take the Bluetooth out. The reception is bad.
Hey, is that better?
Much
Perfect,
better.
perfect.
Much better. Now, what's up?
First off, I just want to say I'm a big fan. You've really opened my eyes to a lot of things as a first generation American. Uh, and I just want to ask just a quick question. Did you see?
Now, where you from? No, wait, hold on. Where
I'm
you
from
from?
Los Angeles, California, born and raised.
But your first generation from
Oh,
where
my
though?
parents are Armenian. My father,
Oh,
my
got it.
father was born in Turkey, and my mom is actually from Ethiopia, but she's 100% Armenian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got it. But she just happened to be born in
Yes, yes.
Ethiopia.
So my question was,
Okay.
academics and Zerka recently name dropped you in one of their live streams. Did you happen to see that?
I saw the clip. Yeah, I did see the clip.
Was the
Yeah.
things Zerka said about the DMs true, or was that bullshit?
Absolutely not. That's a pathological
Mm-hmm.
liar. This guy never DM'd me. He was lying his ass off. Yeah, this guy never DM'd me
Yeah, I
whatsoever.
figured that was the case.
So
Honestly, I just wanted to hear it from you.
yeah. Just using my name for clout,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And academics holla at me because academics. You want me to go on your broadcast and chop it up? I will chop it up. I got a bunch of interviews when I get back to LA. But yeah, that Zerka dude, he's just clout chasing. He's just another a nobody white supremacist trying to get clout off black people because he comes from a failed culture.
Yup. Yup.
But yeah, my man. But thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much. I
man. I
appreciate it, man.
appreciate
Have a good one.
it. Yeah, academics and that Zerka guy. My name came up, and this dude was talking about, yeah, Tariq. We were DMing each other, and he was giving me some shit. He was saying, I've never DM'd this buffoon ever. So he's just saying stuff. So those are all lies. All right. Let me see. Lord Frog, are you good, or do I need to take you out the queue? All right. T.S. Giselle, what do you want? Man. T.S., just get on because you just keep raising your very masculine hand. So just say what you need to say. What's up, T.S. Giselle?
About time. I have to go to bed. I'm on business travel, and I have to be up early. I don't.
Yes, I know those construction sites need strong brothers early in the
No,
morning, but go
no,
ahead.
no. I'm on the 17th floor in the Marriott because that's what my company does.
Right, because you got a hard hat on and you're building some cement to build the
Um.
building. But go ahead.
Anyway, so I don't really have any comments regarding the hip hop discussion because it's just not my favorite genre. I feel like hip hop is the worst genre of music Black people created. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not here to debate that. Um, I came because I have an announcement. The cat's out the
Oh,
bag. If you look at the jumbotron,
don't you show
an
nothing? Don't I don't want to
SBA
see no book.
baby is on the way. T.S. Giselle is pregnant, and the baby daddy is Sir Major.
Okay, I got to get Sir Major on. You're not gonna do it. You hold on. I got to let Sir Major on. You Sir, I gotta get Sir Major on here to defend himself. You're not gonna disrespect Sir Major like this.
Man, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hey, Tariq, you know this big burly nigga trying to get it back in blood because that video I posted. Hey,
Well, I have a lot of
hey,
meetings in the
hey,
morning.
Tariq, you know that deodorant, if that deodorant can work on anybody, it's gonna work on T.S. Giselle. Hey, we're gonna send him a care package, okay?
Lord.
But Tariq, since I got the mic, I want to say this really quickly. Um,
Yeah.
you had brought up that try it in a small town, right? I just want to play
Yeah.
some really quickly, 9 seconds. This guy is a fraudster. He stole the rift from Michael Jackson's "Beat It." Listen to this.
Mhm.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he stole the riff, and you make a record about disrespecting black folks, and Michael Jackson's theme or "Beat It." The whole treatment was about beating it, get out of here, get lost. In this
Yeah.
record's tried in a small town, it's about come here, you're gonna fuck around and find out. We're gonna, use violence, we're gonna cause black harm. And so I just wanted to say that, he's dissing us in a record, but he's using our rift to illustrate the
Right. Our
record.
culture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, that's what they do, man. These people have a vulture mentality, man, big time. So yeah, and that song has fallen completely is falling off the charts heavy because again okay, wait, this way, Lord Frog, are you trying to say something? Lord Frog, are you all right? Have you been kidnapped? If you're at T.S. Giselle's house, tap the phone 3 times and try to get the rope off your legs. All right. Okay, this nigga is locked in a closet at T.S. Giselle's house. All right. Man. All right, let's get who's this? Let's get Rockavelli. Let's get Rockavelli. What's up, Rockavelli? Let's get Rockavelli in the house. And then we're gonna get Nikki after Rockavelli. Rockavelli, hop on, man.
Yo, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, Rockavelli. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Yo, what's your thought on that West Coast politics thing with WAC 100? Is he a FBA? What I feel like he be. I don't know. I don't feel like nobody be speaking on the shit that he be doing. What you think about that? This is just a random topic.
Yeah, that's a little bit too random. I mean, he's FBA, but yeah, that's random, dude. I don't even understand what that means. But Nikki, hop on, dear.
I am so sorry. I hit it by accident, but I just wanted to let
Oh,
you know that I know that your documentary is going to be fire. Love
yes,
you
ma'am.
dearly. Take care.
Thank you, dear. All right, it was Nikki. The dude asking random questions about whack. Wait, why is this dude? Well, you got a real weird screen name, dude. Gay boy, hop on. Why is your screen name that? That's real weird. That's weird and trollish. Hop on, man. And you requested to get on. That's real weird. That's a real weird trollish name. All right. Where we at? We're waiting on that person to get in. And while we're waiting on that person, let's get on. We get Minnesota Fats in here. All right. And then we'll get Vibe in. All right. So Minnesota Fats or Vibes? Which one?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Tariq? How you doing, my man?
What's up, Vibe? How are you,
I'm
brother?
doing pretty good, man. You're doing a great job, man, with the FBA community, so I gotta respect that. I just got one question for you, man, because I know you're a historian in blackness also, but a historian overall. And I was in a live. I got one question. I was in a live, where it was 3 or 4 Dominicans, kind of, beating up on this Haitian woman about history. And the Dominican, the Dominicans was saying to the Haitian woman that they was the first revolt, not the Haitians, at that time. And then, they was kind of saying that, why do you call it a black revolt? Because she was saying it was a black revolt. They was like, nah, it wasn't a black revolt. It was just an island revolt. Why you saying it was a black revolt? So can you explain a little bit on that with the Dominicans saying that they was the first revolt, in the that goes against the slaves and slavery?
Yeah, well, they're probably talking about there was a revolt that happened in Hispaniola, and that was before it was Haiti. See, they try to mix up stuff, and on Christmas, sometime Christmas Day in the 1500s, there was a revolt, but it was black people. It was the black people rising up against the Spanish when it was called Hispaniola. I don't think they had split it up into Haiti and Dominican. It wasn't that yet. So they're probably trying to reference that, and they're trying to misrepresent history because the Dominicans, as we know them, they've never really risen up against the Spanish. Um, it's always the real ones who identify as black who rise up against the Spanish in all of those Latin American cultures. In Cuba, it was the black Cubans who were rising up against the oppressive system. Even in Mexico, it was many of the black Mexicans. Hell, Vicente Guerrero was one of the people who helped get Mexico its independence. And he was the one who stopped slavery in Mexico. He was black Mexican. Down in Colombia, the black ones were rising up. All of those Latin American countries, the black people were putting in the work. Even going back to Mexico, people like Gaspar Yanga, look him up. He was rebelling. He was a black maroon out there fighting against the Spanish. So it was always the black Latinos, quote unquote, that was putting in the work. So always put it in that perspective. Let's get Nita. Miss Nita, you want to unmute your microphone, ma'am?
How you doing?
I'm good, Miss Nita. How are you?
I'm great. I can't complain.
Where you from,
I
Miss
was
Nita?
I'm originally from Houston, Texas, and now I live in North Carolina.
There you go. So what's on your mind, ma'am?
Um, I wanted to talk about the guy with tried in a small town.
Yeah.
I don't hear no one talking about that was the same singer with the Las Vegas shooting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I don't hear.
Okay. Okay. So sister, you lost me. Okay. To be honest, I was lost. All right. So let me get some more people in. Yes, sis, you completely lost me. I didn't really feel like trying to figure out where you were going with it. Sound like Miss Nita was over there eating some red beans and smoking a little something. Miss Nita over there smoking and drinking. That's all right, dear. You're gonna be all right. All right. Let's get viral drip. Viral drip in the building. What it do, viral drip?
What's up, Tariq? Thanks for letting me up to speak. I think what she was referring to was Jason Aldean was performing during that mass shooting in Las Vegas when he ran his ass off the stage.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes.
But
Oh.
I wanted to tap in on what you were saying about Gasker Yango. He had a city that he had started down there in Mexico, and they ran all of the black people out of that city. And when they see black people in that city now, they stare and point like
Mm,
they foreign to them.
yeah. Yeah. It's heavy, but yeah, it was the black people who were getting the Spanish off everybody's back. It was the black folks down there doing that. So shout out to Gasper and the spirit of Gasper Yanga. Shout out to him. Okay, we got how many people we got in here? All right, we got damn near 1,000 people in here. We're in here heavy, ladies and gentlemen. We're in here heavy, and don't forget to get the Root Work deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. Go get the root work deodorant at root work style, because there are people who are still walking around musty. I've met some musty people here in New York, to be honest. Some musty people of all nationalities, just casually walking by and doing business. And I've said, hey, this person is very musty. This person could use some root work. And I can understand people can get musty out here because there's a lot of walking. Yeah, you're walking a lot, and it's very easy to get musty. So you need some root work, and you need to carry some with you. You need two bottles. You need one at home and then one to carry with you. And I'm telling you, I've met people, and I'm thinking in my mind, like, damn, this nigga needs some root work. This will really get his shit together. You understand? So, yes, rootworkstyle.com. Get two bottles of it. For real. Some of y'all don't understand. I guess some of you are very used to being musty. No. Just assume, hey, if I don't put on enough deodorant or the right deodorant, I'm going to be humming under the arms out here in these streets. So get that root work. It lasts very long. It smells very good, and it's all natural. You guys are going to love it. And people love it. The people who put it on, people love it. They love the root work. They love it. They love the energy that it has. They love it. All right. Let's get Change. I think that's your name. Change. I think that's your name. All right, Change.
Chance. Yeah, I got a question.
Chance. Okay, first of all, Chance, where you from?
Oh, yeah. This is Chance from Loxahatchee, Florida.
Okay, that accent, is that a Canadian accent? Where are you from? From?
I was born in Coral Springs, Florida, and both my parents they're from Jamaica.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's that. Okay, that doesn't even sound like a Jamaican accent, but okay. Sometimes people's accent can go all over the place. But go ahead. What's on your mind, Change?
Chance.
Chance. Go ahead, Chance.
Um, yeah, I want to know what's the stuff that you use for your hair again? Like where can I buy like that stuff?
Well, it's a secret location. I get it. It's from under your mother's titty. It's some hair that grows under there, and it's mixed in with her Croatian breast milk, and it has a nice texture. And I use it as a conditioner, so that's where I can get it. And you can get that too.
Come on, man, where you got to this be?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's under your mom's titty. So that's what I use. That's why my hair is so lush. Yeah? And it smells good too. It has a nice little fragrance. It has a sweet breast milk fragrance, nigga. All right, let's get some more people in here. Let's see who we got. Yeah, this nigga tried to. He's from Jamaica. That's not no Jamaican accent. And so, white supremacist from Canada somewhere. Okay, all right, let's get who we got. What's up, Red Joker? I see Red Joker in the building. Let's get Big John. Let's get Big John in here. What's up, Big John?
What up, Tariq? Um,
Go ahead.
not gonna lie to you, I didn't think you were gonna give me a mic, but what up? How are you
What
doing today?
I'm good. Now, why did you think I wasn't going to give you a mic?
Because I've like been in spaces like this before where it's like hella people and I've never gotten a mic, so it's just it kind of threw me for a loop kind of thing.
There you go. So, what's on your mind, brother?
Nothing much really. I just started school today, so yeah.
Well, nigga, this is not a party line where you call up and just chat about your goddamn feelings. Did you have anything to contribute to the topic or whatever topic, bro?
I have a question for you. So
Go ahead.
I am a Dominican man. I'm a first generation in this country. I consider myself to be black. Like I obviously am not delusional, but I would like
Right.
to know what your opinion on that is. Like, do you think I'm black at all, or would you not consider me to be black? Because I'm not like like American. Well, I feel like you get what I'm saying. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at you. If this is you on your picture, yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
you're a black Hispanic dude, but you're not a foundational black American. But I would say you're a black dude. You're just not a foundational black American.
and from my understanding, a foundational Black American is a person that is fully Black, not of African descent at all, but just like fully Black in the
No,
U.S. or what?
no, just a non-immigrant. That's what a foundational black American is. That's a person who doesn't come from an immigrant background or one of their parents don't come from an immigrant background. Like me, I'm a full foundational black American. There's no immigrants in my family. Nobody in my family immigrated here from nowhere. We built the country from scratch. That makes us a foundational black American. That makes us different. It's like a Dominican. Like a Dominican, what's a Dominican? That's somebody whose lineage goes into the um, building of the Dominican Republic. Yeah,
Oh,
same
okay
thing.
then. Okay
Yeah,
then. Well, thank you for answering that. I feel like a lot of people on Twitter deny my blackness at all. They just simply just say you're not black whatsoever. So I'm glad to hear someone with sense saying something else because it.
yeah. You're clearly black. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, people are just trolling probably. But yeah, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, he's a black dude. You know, he's just not a foundational black American. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. A lot of the damn Dominicans don't be saying that they're black. That's who don't say they're black. It ain't us. Y'all be saying you ain't black. Yeah. And a lot of us are like, oh, if you ain't black, well, nigga, don't be black. Go somewhere. But a lot of the Dominicans are the ones, oh, no, 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 black, I'm Spanish, I'm Spanish. Is that type of thing. So a lot of people are like, all right, well, y'all keep that same energy. Yeah. Man. Let me see who else. What's up, Sienna? Or Sheena. Sheena. Let's get Sheena. All right, let's get Sheena Latrice. All right. Let's get Sheena Latrice. What's up, Sheena? Miss Sheena?
Hi Tariq, how you doing?
I'm good, Sheena. How are you?
Nothing but positive energies I'm sending your way. The
Yes.
host is always the most, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just want to dive
What's
in and just chop in because I know the other day when I pulled in, I think you might have received my energy negatively or wrong. Then there goes my phone clicking and stuff. I just wanted to say hello, send positive energy to the whole room. I'm not the, I just wanted my message was for you, Tariq. Because you kind of shut me down the other day when I was wanting to respond to one of the queens in the space that had a question about her child and their teacher. Okay. And I don't know if you remember me, but that was the reason I pulled in. But then one of the homies was talking about politics, and there was a lot of energy going on. Okay, I'm an energy
right?
person. I pick up energy quick. Whoop, whoop, to whoop, to whoop, to whoop. You ain't got time to hear all that because you want to put me in an Uber and send me home after we done
Uh-huh.
type stuff. But
Uh,
that wasn't the plan. So I wanted you to know that I'm not that type of chick, first of all, because literally I'm going to be sending you home in an Uber. You got to go. You
no.
can have to take a shower at your own house.
Now I remember you, the Chatty Patty. Yes.
Look, that part. Okay,
Yes.
so look, I'm not
See?
going to
This is
overcrowd
what
your
I'm saying.
space at
All
all.
right. See,
And I'm not gonna try
now,
to take over your space. And you can go home
I'm
in your Uber first because you got to
see,
go up out of my shit.
this see this lady. Do you be doing this when niggas be
And no,
smashing? Do you
I
do this?
don't smash niggas, first of all, because I
Yes.
take care of my own pleasures, first of all. I don't smash niggas. I'm a grown bitch. I really came in for positive energy to the homie,
I
talking about, being, fuck with the Twitter and the communities and the people talking about walking your own path and walking your own culture in your own zone. If you Afrocentric or however you present to walk in your own spirit. Don't let these people pull up in spaces and judge you and create you and manifest you. Rather, their space.
thank you, dear. Good Lord. This is one of them herbal tea chicks. I'm telling you, you smash them and you got to hear that. God damn. See what I'm saying? That's one of them herbal tea chicks and smoke them a good blunt. And then after you smash, you got to hear that herbal tea babble. Niggas do not want to hear that. Niggas got to make a decision. Do I need to get this booty call? That pussy is popping, but damn, I got to hear this motherfucker mouth afterwards. Ma'am, go home. Get in the Uber and go home. Ma'am, the condom has already been flushed down the toilet. Go home. No, listen, I just felt some energy after we did what we did. The Kundalini spirit of what I felt when I was on top of you, my brother. It felt a little different this time. I just want to eat some kale chips with you and discuss some of this energy and vibrations that we're getting. Get your ass in that Uber and go home. Just go home, ma'am. Do I need to give you about $20, $30 for some um, lunch money for work tomorrow? Just go home, ma'am. Don't nobody want to hear that babbling. Women, let me talk to the women for a minute. Because, see, this woman has smoked a blunt. She hit a blunt. You can tell she hit a blunt. And when y'all hit the blunt, sometimes y'all women try to get deep, and you're not really that deep. And the only reason niggas listen to it, they listen to it if some pussy is about to pop off. All right. That's the only reason niggas will sit up and listen to it, because they thinking, okay, I'm about to smash, so I got to hear her herbal tea babble. So, brother, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to start a business where I do henna art on they're like tattoos. They're going to be temporary henna art, and I'm going to have a kiosk at the mall. And I think the henna is going to bring some kind of Nefertiti energy to the community. And niggas be like, oh shit, that sounds tight. That sounds I like that. Yeah, brother. I'm gonna I'm raising the funds right now, and she just started dry begging. I'm just trying to get a little money for my little endeavor. Like, well, I'll let you hold some. All right, and then the nigga smash, and you still talking about the henna tattoo and the herbal tea, and like, no, okay, girl, get this little $50 and put it on your little kiosk and go on home. Go home. I don't want to hear about your business plan. I don't want to hear about the Kundalini energy. I don't want to hear about no herbal tea. Just go home. All right. Lord, let's get Mira in here. Mira, hop on, Mira.
Hey Tariq, long time no speak. But I wanted to talk about your hatred towards henna. Um,
Oh,
so do you just hate Indian women?
do I hate Indian women? No, are you Indian?
Um, maybe, maybe not. Only God knows.
Nah, you're not Indian. Aren't you East African?
Um, I'm anything you want me to be. I'm a be.
Yeah.
I'm actually no. I'm white.
Right. Okay. So what's your problem? What you upset about?
Well, I just think you're hating on this sacred tradition. Why are you hating on Indian women for their love of henna and temporary
Man
tattoos?
and ma'am, Mary, you're not even white. You're Somalian or something, aren't you?
Um, oh, only
Ma'am, go
God.
ahead. Ma'am, there's an Uber waiting for you right now to go drive. All right. Go ahead and drive that Uber, ma'am, because your material is falling flat. You do what you do, which is drive Uber. All right? The material is horrible. That's why I can tell you a foreign tether. You guys are not witty at all. You do not have no good wit. But the wit is shit. Let's get Sharda Galladay. Let's get Sharda Galladay. What's up, Sharda? Miss Sharla? Sharda?
It's Sade. Hello, Tariq.
Sharday. How are you,
I'm
dear?
good. I just wanted to give you a shout out and I appreciate everything you do and that's really all I wanted to say.
Thank you, dear. See, that's how women y'all got to be like that. Be like real to the point. You know what I'm saying? That's women be like that. Don't be like the herbal tea chick. See, I like Sade. She come over, get her a little something, and then be like, okay, thank you, and then leave. I like that. Yeah, I like women like that. Just come over and do what you got to do, and then you be like, okay, I gotta go. I know you got to go to sleep, and I got to go to work, so I'm gonna holler at you. But thank you. They'll thank you for piping them down. I like that. Like, thank you. I appreciate you. You're not gonna sit there talking your ear off. Like, before I leave, I just want to show you some henna tattoo artwork that I've done. This is a butterfly that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna have the Buddha statue in it. Yes, go home. Get your ass home with your henna art and herbal tea. I don't want to hear that shit. God, Lord, 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 I hate a babbling ass woman. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, especially after the dude and smashed. Mm. All right, let's go. Let's see who we got. Let's get okay, who we got? We got a lot of people in here this evening. And tonight's show is sponsored by rootworkstyle.com. rootworkstyle.com. That's what we own. rootworkstyle.com. The most popular natural deodorant that's in the game right now. It is popping. Let's get this young lady here. What's your name? You got all of these. You got some of these Kundalini letters. What's your name? Bunny, soft bunny,
Hello.
bunny. Are you one of these babbling herbal tea chicks? Because you got that henna art. Are you one
Mm.
of them babblers?
And what if I am? Because maybe I am.
Lord, I pray for the niggas who smash you. Lord, Lord, where you from, dear?
Los Angeles, California.
There you go. So what's on your mind, ma'am?
I don't know. I was just sitting here with my friend, and he happened to have your little listening podcast on. I'm high as fuck on the street drinking my Jamba Juice. And I was like, what am I hearing in the background? It sounded like some nigga ASMR. And it was you.
Mm,
And y'all people talking, and it had me cracked up. Y'all was saying some funny stuff.
no. So you with your dude, you with your homeboy right now,
Yeah.
and are y'all what y'all drinking on?
Are we breaking them?
Drinking. What are you
Jamba
drinking?
Juice. I got my Jamba Juice
Oh,
right here. I'm sipping.
are you mixing it in with something, or did you smoke a blunt
No,
before?
a nigga just wanted a smoothie.
Okay, but did you smoke something before?
Oh, yes. Of
There
course
you
he
go.
did.
There
That
you.
ganja. We in Cali, baby.
Yeah, and I know that nigga's trying to get rid of your ass because he probably been smashed, and you's hanging around babbling. And that
Never
nigga's trying.
that. Niggas love
He
listening to me talk.
no, they don't. They
Yes,
niggas
they
trying to.
do.
He took you to Jamba Juice. He tried to ditch you, but then you ran to the car.
I ran
So
to the car.
yes,
Oh,
he's
little
trying to get rid
John.
of your ass.
Mm.
He's trying to get rid of. He hit it, and now he's trying to split it. He's trying to
Okay.
leave.
You trying to
Where,
dip
where, yes, he is. What part of LA you from?
the valley, baby.
What part? Van Nuys?
Northridge.
Okay, okay. You go to the Seaside?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. All right, well, y'all be safe out there. Y'all be safe. Everything is going to be all right. Okay. Oh, Lord. Man, man, man. Boy, the pizzas out here in New York are very good. I need to go downstairs and get a pizza. I got a taste for a pizza. The pizzas out here are crunchy, man. They got a nice crunchy vibe to them. These New York pizzas are really, really popping. So if you come to New York, you got to get one of these pizzas. Let's get um, Infinite. Uh, all right, Infinite. Hop on, Infinite.
How are you?
I'm good, sir. How
I'm
are you?
good. It's been a minute since I talked with you, but man, been a fan for a long time. I just wanted to comment on the hip hop documentary. Have you a few questions? Have you figured out a name for it? And I'm glad you're doing that. By the way, I even talked about Dwan B way back, man, like a year ago when he was talking about it, and I wish that he would have done it. But I'm glad you are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, we got a name, and we're going to announce the name pretty soon. But yeah, we got a name and the concept. And Dwan is going to be in this too, by the way. He's going to be in this one
Oh,
too.
perfect. I see you got some of the
Yeah.
legends. You got Coke Rock, you got Trixie, you got what's his name, Melly Mel. So that's dope. Cornbread you talk about all the time. So that's dope for you.
Oh, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're not playing around, man. And these legends that people have just been ignoring them and acting like they ain't there. A lot of people thought when they saw me in a picture with Cornbread, they were like, "Damn, we thought Cornbread was dead." This is how they omit these brothers and sisters. So this is what we're here for. Sheena, Lord, look, Sheena, God, Sheena's still trying to get on. Sheena, go home. Sheena, look, okay, fellas, I'm gonna bring Sheena back up. Sheena, get in the Uber and go home. Sheena will not get in the Uber.
Tariq, the Uber is off track. He's running behind.
Sheena, Lord,
Tariq, no, real
do you be
talk. No,
do you
off
be
of
doing
that.
this to
No, off of
dudes?
this side talk. I want to learn about the real you. I want to know about your
Oh,
project. Like I told you the other day, it's my first time pulling in your space. This is my second time. Listen to the homie you about projects, you about the hip hop
yeah,
community. So let's get off all the negative Uber vibes,
it's not
the
negative, sweet.
sexuality type stuff, and let's focus on the assignments. I want to know about
It's
the
not
projects. I want to hear what you own.
okay. Go home. Lord, go home. Get in the Uber, sweetie. God, this is y'all ladies like this. I can imagine the dudes you deal with. Goodness gracious. Can you imagine Sheena coming to your house? She won't leave. She'll literally bring over her toothbrush and her curling iron. And she's one of them chicks that damn just going home. She just moved the hell in. You waking up and she's in the kitchen and shit. God damn, go home. Boy, you one of them kind. You are clingy, Sheena. You are very clingy. Ladies, do not be clingy like that. Learn how to go home. Learn how to land your plane. Okay? Yeah, we trying to bogart on niggas. Damn. All right, Sheena, we'll talk about some other stuff later. We're vibing on some other things right now. No, nigga, you going to talk about what I want to talk about. You going to love on me. Like, damn. I will not be ignored. Damn, Sheena. That's why I don't be having no side chicks. Shit, I fuck around and get a Sheena. Shit. Lord. That's the main reason I don't be having no fucking side chicks, man. I fuck around and get Sheena's ass. I'm ass out. I gotta get rid of her. Showing up to the kids' school and shit. I'm trying to show these kids some henna art. I'm like, damn, take your ass home, Sheena. It's not negative, baby. You just gotta go home. All right? Just land your plane. Oh, goodness. Sheena's wearing me out. And you wearing me out, Sheena. No, no, listen. It's too much negativity, brother. Now I got some banana bread we need to talk and eat over. We need to eat this bread and we need to talk. No, we don't. No, we don't, ma'am. Man, man, man. All right, let's get one. Probably one more person in here, because we got a lot of people. Let's get come on, man. Let's get some new faces in here. All right, let's get Ex Nihilio. Ex Nihilio, I think that's your name. Ex Nihilio. Okay. Man, man, man. Ex Nihilio, hop on, man. All right. Michael. Right? His phone is kind of janky. He's trying to get on, but his phone is janky. All right. All right. Come on, bro. Let's hurry up. All right. While we're waiting on this brother to get his phone together. All right. Hold on. Because we got how many people we got in here? Okay, we got damn near 1,000 folks in here tonight. All right. It's like 1 o'clock out here in LA. Not LA, in New York. I'm still in New York. Shout out to all my New Yorkers. Having a great time out here in New York. New York is a vibe. Let's get Michael Charming. Michael Charming. Hop on, brother. Michael Charming. Michael Charming. How are you, Mr. Michael?
I'm very fine. I'm okay. I'm very, very good.
What's on,
Sorry?
what's on your mind, sir? What is on your mind?
Okay. Actually, nothing much. I'm just kind of, I just came on Twitter, and then I'm like, oh, the Tariq, that's Nasheed. That's awesome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Dude, this is not 1-900 Bussy chat where you just call up chat with niggas. All right. You got to kind of have a topic, brother. This ain't just,
Yeah, I know. I
it's
know. I know.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're going to let you go,
Yeah.
Michael, but this is not that party.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank
Bye.
you. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Okay. Niggas, don't call up trying to just have casual conversation. That's weird. I don't have casual conversations with niggas. Let's get some shit straight. I don't know what that vibe because a couple of niggas, hey, hi, what you doing, nigga? No, this is you got to bring a topic to the conversation, nigga. Don't call up for casual conversation. I don't do that with niggas. I don't do that in real life. If a nigga call me like, hey, nigga, I got $30,000. Wait, okay, there we go. We talking about some money. We got business. I don't have casual conversations with niggas. Yeah, niggas calling them, hey Tariq. Yeah, what's happening? Oh, nothing. Fuck you calling for, nigga? That sound like a bitch. Women be doing that. Yeah, I can understand a woman. Hey Tariq, what you doing? I'm chilling. Okay. I can understand a woman doing that because they want some player vibes, but a nigga calling up making small talk. Hey Tariq, what you wearing right now? It's gonna go there. Eventually gonna go somewhere real moist. So I cut niggas off early because I don't know where you trying to go with it, nigga. I don't do casual conversations with dudes. If I talk any dudes call, it's business. You're gonna call and contribute to the topic or say, hey nigga, I know where some money is. Hey, whoop de whoop. It's that type of thing. I don't have casual conversations with niggas. There's phone lines you can do that with. Like 1-900 man meet or some shit. There's websites. You can go to Lil Nas X's website and do that. We don't do that here. Right? And even the women, I don't really want to have small talk with these women. Like Sheena's ass. Sheena's trying to have random small talk. Hey, brother, let's talk about something positive. Let's talk about my feelings, brother. Let's leave the negativity alone and let's get off of this low vibrational vibe, my brother. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. Lord, let's go to a topic. Let's talk about something specific. You all right down there, Sheena? Sheena, do you be talking that herbal tea shit when a nigga hitting it? You sound like one of them type, just chatty patty. A nigga hitting it. You going too deep in me. When you go deep in me, that be doing something to my cervix, and I didn't had surgery before. You like just talking too damn much. Just fucking up the damn vibe. You know, one of them. She's trying to get back in. Don't be a chatty. Women, don't be messing up the vibe. When a nigga's trying to get down with you, don't just talk the the vibe out. A nigga want to hit it real quick. Y'all sitting on the sofa like, oh, let me go. I gotta go turn the air down. And I gotta go close the curtains and then close my screen door. Cause there'll be flies coming in here. Like, god damn, let's just bend over and let's get it. Stop fucking around with all that stuff. Oh, I had got some beans on the stove. I gotta let it simmer down a little bit before they burn up. Cause I don't know how long we gonna be doing it. God damn, just live in the moment and shut your ass up. Can you do that, Sheena? Sheena, can you live in the moment, dear? Sheena.
Hey, love, you are so silly. You're a mess. You got me recapping my last Bloody Mary for the night. Like, I was done. They're going to make me a last Bloody Mary on your last note, since you think I'm capping you, or whatever you guys call it. Tariq, I really wasn't
Yes.
coming in for all that, love, because literally I just went. I'm just gonna hit you, and I'm gonna need you to go. That's the part I need you to understand. Like, I'm not gonna hold your
Hmm.
hand. I'm not about to kiss you. I don't need to know where you at. I'm not into your feelings. I'm more on the, I walk more on the other side than you think. I don't need you to hold my hand. I hold my own
Hmm.
hand. I'm gonna hold yours probably too.
Now, Sheena, what was the last relationship you were in, dear? Sheena?
Oh, I'm mixing my drink. What did you say, love? You said what was the last relationship I was
Yes,
in?
what was
What
the
does
last
my
relationship?
relationship have to? The last relationship I was in was moving into my own shit with everything in my name.
No,
That's my last
no,
relationship.
no. With a man, Sheena.
I
I'm
don't
talking
need
about
a
it.
man.
Oh, God. One of
I
them
need a good
kind.
man. Are you a good
Okay.
man, Tariq?
Uh-huh, but I'm taken
Oh,
though.
okay. Well, that's
And I cannot have you as my side chick. You're
you
too
wouldn't even
clingy.
be a side type dude for me because you're
I
too
can't even have
clingy.
I know
You're
I
too
couldn't have you as
clingy
a sticky
already,
lane. You too
acting.
You would be all in my
You
business. You'd
already
be all following a
complaining. I
nigga.
couldn't even fuck you and just be done. Like
I know
you
you
would still
would
be checking who's in my inbox and wanting
you
to
wouldn't
know.
leave though. You'd be like, where you going? You wouldn't leave. I just couldn't shake you.
Really, that's
You
what
know?
you think?
Yeah. I
Because
just
I
couldn't
really
shake
am
you.
not into that type of vibe with man. Like, I don't need to be in your. I need y'all at my space. I got shit to do. I
Ooh,
got bills to pay,
Lord.
money to make. I don't need you in my space all day. I'm not holding your
Oh
hand. I'm not
please.
kissing you on the cheek. I'm not rubbing
Tina,
your back. I might cook you a meal if you acted halfway decent.
Tina, Sheena, you got binoculars in your car now where you be stalking and spying on niggas. I can tell. You are very, very domineering and clingy. Aren't you? Aren't you, Sheena? Yeah.
I'm not clingy, but I'm a towards the bull. I represent. I'm gonna tell you what I want. I'm gonna interview you. You're not gonna interview me. I'm not the employee. I'm the employer. So
Oh,
I interview
God,
the employers as the employee. Does that make sense?
Lord, Lord, fellas, this mouth. Just imagine this mouth that you gotta hear. You gotta butt heads with this woman, Sheena, Sheena. When was the last time you were in a relationship with a guy, Sheena?
Oh, actually, I was eating.
Mhm.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, dear. Now, when was
Okay,
the
I was
last?
crunching my pickles, my Bloody Mary, and I didn't want to
Oh,
crunch it in your ear. But
that's
you
okay,
said the
dear.
last time of a relationship, I had to make sure
Yeah.
my seasoning was on point.
Hmm.
I only do relationships with real individuals. So, that's probably, I have two beautiful, blessed, boss daughters. So
Okay.
you don't consider, you can have
They're
mhm,
okay. Where's their dad? Where's their dad?
their dads are where they need to be through the
Okay.
universe.
Right. That's why them niggas went to outer space to get away from that mouth. They had to go outer space in the universe.
Whatever they
That
needed to do on
mouth.
their individual path to get their peace, to be better, to be the best ass they can be for my daughters. I'm going to
Mm,
support them in their walk, and I'm going to be the woman and the man, and I'm going to stand up and boss up and cop these scholarships and make this money and buy their cars and do whatever the fuck I got to do. In the meantime, while these niggas getting their minds right, real talk, to answer your question.
hmm All right. All right. Thank you so much, dear. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, Lord. Man, man, man. Any dude who has to hear that mouth. Lord. Forget about a relationship again. Just smashing and you got to hear that. Women, don't be combative like that. Just you're being combative and contrary just for the sake of being contrary. No. That's why them two baby daddies then bounced. Ladies, do not be contrary just for the sake of being contrary. Don't wear your bitterness on your sleeve. She's wearing that bitterness on her sleeve. Ladies, don't do that. Don't be that. That's not a good look. That's not even a good sneaky link. That's not even a good jump off action. Niggas don't want to deal with that. You know. And Sheena might be an alright person, but Lord, that mouth. Mm. Let me see who else we got in here. Because we got a lot of people in here, and I hope you guys got some of that root work deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. Rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Who else am I going to get? I need to get off here, but let's get um, one more. We can get one more. Let's get Tiffany. Let's get Tiffany here. Miss Tiffany. All right, Tiffany. I'm good, Tiffany. How
I'm
are you?
doing pretty good. I was listening to the guy that called before that was saying, he was Dominican and people were saying he wasn't black, like that back and forth conversation. Um,
Yeah.
I've been listening to you for a while, and I know that you were on Dr. Drew's show a long time
Yeah.
ago. And I
Yeah.
think the topic was like police brutality, something. And y'all just, having a conversation. And somebody was like, well, he's not white, he's Hispanic. And you were like, well, Hispanic isn't a race. And everybody like lost it. And then
Yeah.
Dr. Drew
Yeah.
came in and was like, he's right, Hispanic isn't a race. Like, I was like,
Right.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. So my question for you was is have you ever thought of like going into the history of America as far as like the one drop rule and how we have all these different people who present a certain way but they don't expound it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way,
What?
because a lot of people when they come here they're like, well, I'm not that, I'm not you, because that wasn't us. We just saw everybody black and white because that's what it is in this country. And
Yeah.
the disrespect that we get is, well, they were like, oh, well, over there where I'm from. I'm like, yeah, you're from there, but now you're here and you're complaining about hundreds of years of why we, look at you that way. And you're like, nah, nah, not really, not really. But you're here though. And
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I was just thinking, have you ever thought about doing a documentary on that? So I'll land on that.
Well, thank you, dear. Well, here's the thing. A lot of these other groups, they've always been on this whole thing where they're different from us. And they value themselves based on whatever proximity that they can psychologically get to whiteness, because a lot of them don't have any physical characteristics that can be white. But if they do, if they're a little lighter shade of brown or whatever, they can hang their hat on that. They have their little caste systems that they've had in the homelands that they fled from, and then they try to do that little flex over here, and they do it covertly. for the most part, because they'll come around us when there's benefits to be made and be like, hey, I'm a minority like you. Hey, we're the same, until they get something popping. And then all of a sudden, hey, I ain't black like you, though. That type of thing. So they try to make these little power moves when there's resources and tangibles for their group or some kind of win for their group. Now, if they want to play that game, let's everybody keep that same energy. That's why the foundational Black American movement has taken off, and now everybody wants to cry foul now, because now we're doing what you guys are doing. If everybody's going to kind of draw a line in the sand and then hold all their marbles and count their marbles and have a marble counting contest, we're winning that. You understand? Because we've been on this thing where everybody, we all the same, we all minorities, we all this. And people have repeatedly said, well, we ain't like you, we're different from you. So we're like, okay, you're right. So let's draw this line in the sand. We are our own ethnic group. We're foundational Black Americans, and you're not. And we're going to get things specifically for our group, which is reparations right now. That's the first thing we're going to get. And we're going to count all of our accomplishments and put them on behind our line, because we've been sitting up here using all of our accomplishments for some global kumbaya minority coalition and letting people eat off our accomplishments. We're saying no more. That's why we're doing the thing with hip hop. You're not eating off of that as if it is some type of equal contribution you've made. We're FBAing everything that we've created. We're putting the FBA stamp on all of it. And oh wait, hey, wait a minute now. Hey, we all the same. Now they get to talking that shit that we used to talk. Now we's all the same peoples now. Yeah, you see, because we're making a power move. Power is exclusive. When you start excluding it's not you ain't supposed to invite everybody in your circles. When you start saying, hey, certain people don't need to be around us at certain times. Certain people really don't need to be in our mix at certain times. Certain things need to be regulated for us. We need to gatekeep certain things that's indicative of our culture. There's nothing wrong with gatekeeping that. Other people gatekeep their culture. When you start touching their culture, they say, hey, no, 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 don't touch that. And I'm talking about other black folks. When Michael B. Jordan went out there and tried to name his liquor, he had a rum that Jorvay, he tried to name it a name that was popular in Trinidad. The Trinidadians cried foul. All them damn tethers who sit up here and eat off our culture was like, hey, you can't touch ours now. Michael B. Jordan, and they made him change it. I wouldn't have changed shit, to be honest. I don't know why he um, um, folded for them. I wouldn't have changed the damn thing. But see, they cry foul if we touch any part of their culture. Fine. All right. We're gonna gatekeep our stuff too. So all the lies about hip hop, that's gonna stop. We're gonna do a real big gatekeeping. We're gonna start from the top and then work our way down. Because hip hop is the biggest thing we need to be gatekeeping, because that's the biggest music culture right now globally. That's a huge culture, and we're about to put a major FBA stamp on it and stop all these damn lies. Y'all been eating off of our shit for the longest, and all lives mattering our culture and falsely attributing people to it, to the creation of it. We're going to stop that. Yeah. So yeah, we're already in the process of doing what we need to do. All right. But we got a lot of folks in here. But anyway, man, what y'all check out, speaking of documentaries, check out my film American Maroon at american-maroon.com. Get the Blu-ray. It's great if you have a hard copy of the Blu-ray. You can see it in crisp high definition at american-maroon.com. Very good movie talking about foundational Black American culture and how we were getting down and how we were resisting slavery over here. We were putting in work. That's a very phenomenal film. We talk about the Black Aboriginal people who were on this land. We talk about the Moors who came over and the Black people who were coming with the Spanish explorers. We break the game down heavy in American Maroon. So get that at American-Maroon.com. But let me get up out of here, man. It's been real. Puppy Akute and Lil